Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again, and you're on the mic. So today we're going to talk about the second half of Ron Toye's deposition. This one got pretty interesting at times. Also, Nick did have a little thing we found out, I guess a hearing that happened Friday in regards to that. So here we go. So much of the first part of the second half of the deposition just had Ron just continually not really responding the way Ty wanted him to. In other words, Ty was trying to authenticate the tweets, and and the only way that he could get them authenticated is that Ron had to answer yes, no, or I don't know. Apparently, Casey had coached him in such a way to say it to where he would not give any of those answers. They were trying to be cute in how they were answering it. Oftentimes, Casey would what they call object to, would make an objection to form, which would, now, even though technically he's not supposed to do this, by using this, he was using it to coach Ron to answer in a particular way. Ron would often say either he didn't recall or, oh, those do look like my tweets. So that's basically what was going on. He kept deflecting and dodging it, even though this is a man who said, "Well, we can't wait to go to court. We're gonna expose Vic for all for the monster he is and all that." And yet, it's Ron and Monica who seem to be running scared here. It's like they never thought. They're still banking on the possibility that that they'll win on the TCPA, but you just don't know for sure if that is going to really be the case. But Ron just threw out had some pretty interesting thought. Again, you have to wonder, maybe the guy needs to be put on a 72-hour hold or something. I mean, this guy yesterday, when we saw the tweet, when we saw Nick's stream yesterday, or not last night, but the night before, he was saying that, if you get called a pedo, then that's, even if you get called a pedo, they should still be able to fire you without actual evidence. So, go figure, huh? But now, granted, what people also need to understand, that's a classic defense strategy, unfortunately, to say I don't recall or I don't remember, but Ty just wouldn't. And then at one point, Casey made a very misogynistic remark towards Ty's co-counsel, Carrie Christie. Basically told Carrie to behave herself. And Ty, in response, had a few colorful choice words for Mr. Eric. The funny thing is about Texas people, you got to remember, they are oftentimes gentlemen down there. They don't, even though they don't put up with that kind of garbage, treating women like that. Ty still kept his cool, because there are probably a lot of Texans down there that if somebody told a female friend or colleague that have balled up their fist and gave them a 5-knuckle sandwich. But Ty, had a few choice words. And after all the wrangling and maneuvering and minutia that Casey and Ron, Ty basically just said, I'm going to take this to the judge, and that's like, I guess, a transcript of a hearing that was held before Monica's deposition, in which Ty basically had made the point that they were trying to authenticate Ron's tweets. He was being non-responsive, and then the judge basically just made Casey finally say, yeah, we're going to stipulate that these are Ron's tweets. And that just ended it. I guess Casey didn't have as much courage when he was in front of the judge than he did when he was just battling with Ty. So that's the thing, though. Now, don't forget that tonight, and Nick just announced this earlier today. Tonight on Law-Splaining the Interweaves with Nick Rekieta, he's going to show us the video of Vic's testimony. So you guys want to be watching Nick's stream tonight if you want to catch what's going on there. Would be that J. Sean Lemoyne lawyer, that TCPA specialist that they brought in, questioning him throughout much of that. So look forward to it. Again, not much else to be said here, just other than just a lot of very cantankerous situations. You know, Ron, Monica, Casey, and the rest of them just now they don't know what to do, because they thought this would all be over by now, but now it's, dragged on, and now they actually are going to trial because Vic wasn't just going to stand there and let it happen. So, anyways, I know this one's going to be a shorter one today. Not much else is really going on. Just one other piece of news. I also touched upon it yesterday. Also mentioned Bubba Fest ad budget got just practically annihilated on Facebook by Facebook. They were trying to claim that because Bubba Fest is a Southern con, and because it's called Bubba Fest, it's inherently racist and exclusionary. I've seen the guest list for them, and it is anything but, people. They're not political. They're just out to have fun. But I think this is a message. There's a deplatforming attempt by people at Facebook who do tend to lean to the left, who want to silence people who support Vic, help kick Vickers, silence him. So I would just, say to you, look up BubbaFest.com. Look, or you can also, I think they even probably have a link to their con on fancons.com as well, to get more information. And for those in Tennessee, I hope you guys next month will go there and support them. Show them that, Kick Vic is not going to win this. I think this lawsuit that Vic has filed, will finally start to send a very loud, clear message to Me Too, that you just can't do this to people. So, with that being said now, if you check the links below, my Twitter handle will be down there. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on my Twitter page. I'm also promoting Fantasy Shot. I'm promoting the GoFundMe's. Don't feel like you have. Don't feel obligated. Don't feel like you have to donate. If it's on your heart to do so, and you're in a position where you can, please consider doing so. If you've already donated, we thank you, and we just ask that you consider. Again, if it's on your heart, don't feel pressured to do so. But if it's on your heart to do so, please consider donating again if you already have. And then, if you're not in a position to donate, we don't want you to go bankrupt over this. So, just if you can at least share it, and maybe share it, on Twitter, Facebook, and wherever else you can find a way to share it and have people, if you can't donate, then maybe you may know somebody who can, who might be willing to donate to this situation. And also look at the other GoFundMe's too, if you guys can. You know, again, it's totally up to you. Don't feel pressured. Don't feel like you have to. And if you like this content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I always look forward to the back and forth with you guys. I don't know if I ever got around to saying this, but I usually make a habit of doing this. Usually when I do, I'm up to 20 subscribers now, and I want to thank the newer subscribers that came on board. To King of Fiction, I saw your comment and I replied. I hope you'll continue to watch my videos, especially if you like seeing the log cabin background. If you like, please. I hope you'll consider continuing to view my videos, enjoying both the scenery and the commentary. And until Monday, guys, that's it for this week. I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Bye.